Hey everybody, morning. My gosh, I'm really must be really tired. Long
Definitely
day.
lekker there in plek.
Yeah, lekker at the sea, eh? So Nkubile, is he online? So he's the one who wanted to know how to reduce his drawdown, and I was hoping to help him this evening. But okay, no problem. Whose account is in trouble? Whose account's in trouble? Who's got a hard drawdown?
I'm good, thank you, Alan. My
Okay.
drawdown is very low.
Okay, great. Then I'll carry on with Estini's account and show you what we've done because that's the account that you guys are used to. So Estini's online. So please can you mute your microphones, guys? All of you. Thank you. How's it, Estini? Unmute your microphone, please.
Hello, hello.
How's it? So we're gonna check your account because the guy that I wanted to analyze isn't online. So we'll just carry on with your account and show everybody what we're doing with your account. Cool. So exactly what I said would happen happened, eh? Esther.
Yep. Yeah. Turned around at the
exactly what I said.
On a red line.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So this is where it really gets exciting, and this is when I love what I do. Just shows how far I've actually come. I'm proud of myself of how far I've actually come in this industry of the land of the unknown, the land of the West, of cowboys and Indians.
This is where the newbies are like jittery and oh my god, what's going to happen? And you very excited. So
yeah, I'm excited about this. I think this is okay. So this is Estini's account. So Estini, what we decided to do is so Estini's got a hard drawdown for those of you that don't know. So let's just please mute your microphones, guys. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So he has her account, $15,000. It's a cent account, and she's minus $4,147. So it's about 30%. So let's check it out. What it is, 26% is the drawdown. Cool. So most of the challenge is coming from GJ. So there's 72 trades open in GJ. So if we go to the chart and we check out how many trades are open, these are old trades. Then she froze up. She removed the robot from her account, and we've been managing trades over here. We've made good profit, and we've reduced quite a bit of drawdown. We reduced the drawdown from I think 43% to now 30 to 26%, so 50% of her drawdown has been reduced. Some of it from increasing her equity, and the other from some of the trades closing and her taking profit, which is great. Cool. So what we decided to do was we decided to take a risky move. And why are there no trades here? Is this the right chart, Estini? Where are the trades? Okay, there it is. Okay, so we'll go to an H1 chart. Okay, and tell you what we did. So what we decided to do is what she did was that she paused her robot. Okay, and we knew what the magic number was. So if we go over here, we can see that if you mouse over the trade, it highlights and tells you what the expert ID is. Now that expert ID is your magic number. So now you know what the magic number is. So now what you can do is that you can restart the robot with the same magic number, and the robot will carry on from where you left off. Okay. And this is where learning to read a Forex chart plays a crucial role, so that you can make educated decisions rather than looking at the numbers over here and panicking. Okay. Which is what I found that a lot of the traders do. They look at the drawdown and they're looking at their balance and their equity and the margin percentage, and they don't really understand how to read a Forex chart. Now, there are billions of ways to read a Forex chart. Billions, literally. And everybody's got their own way, and everybody holds the magic, the Holy Grail. And that's great. I follow a very simple, pragmatic approach, which is candlestick analysis with a few moving averages. And those moving averages are the moving averages that the banks use. So I highly recommend that you use what the banks use, because they're the ones that are moving the markets. And if you understand what is going on with those moving averages, then you'll understand why the price freezes at certain levels. It's a very, very simple concept, of which that's not what this conversation tonight is. It's about how to get out of a high drawdown. But I highly recommend that you go through my Learn to Read a Forex Chart a course. It's free. It's on the training website in the frequently asked questions section. I think also in section 4. It's one of the tabs. Will take you to the course. Okay. So what we decided to do was, when we were over here, I think it was maybe over there, we decided to add the robot back. It's quite a risky setup of a 2 and a 3 lot. And then the price reversed back to here. The drawdown was getting quite large. These are the trades. So there's, I think, 29. Is it 19 or 29? Just 29? 29 trades. So this is 29 trades. It reversed, and you can see.
No, sorry. 29 lots.
29 lots. So it's 19 trades, 29 lots. Okay. And it's not a lot of money. It's about, I don't know, $600-700, maybe less. Did you work it out, what the damage was in dollars? Looks like about
not today, no.
$800, whatever it is, not a lot of money. Okay. So we decided to hedge the account. Okay, so the currency started to go up here. We paused it, and then we placed the hedge probably about here, and it went up, and then it came down, and then Estini said, was the hedge over here? Where was the hedge?
No, at the bottom there? Yeah,
must have been here. And Estini, we did this on Friday. She placed the hedge. She was getting a little bit skittish. And she placed the hedge, and then this was over here on Friday. It went up, and then it came down. And when it came down, she thought it was going to actually reverse down. And she had removed the hedge. She made $55 on the hedge, which is great. And then the price started climbing, and then she started to get worried. And I said to her, this is a great time to add the robot back. And the reason I said, let's add the robot back that's got an H4 chart, was because of these dojis over here, which are imminent of a reversal. And I said to Estini that this is going to reverse. And even if it doesn't reverse, I actually hope that it actually breaks this resistance line and goes north to the 200, because we'll make a lot of money when it actually reverses. So here is the strategy to get out of trouble. So what you do is that you check your, let me move this down here. Let's go back to the robot over there, and let's go to the input section. So there is your magic number over there. So when you add the robot back to the chart, make sure that the magic number is the same as what you have in the ID over here. So when you mouse over, when you click it and you mouse over it, it tells you what the magic number is, 2014. So that's why I don't like removing the robot from the chart. I prefer just pausing the robot. And how you pause the robot is you go to commons and you just uncheck live trading. And you can also limit the amount of trades here, which you can do. I don't like doing that. I just leave it as 100. You've got 120 is also fine, and then make sure the magic numbers are the same and the settings are the same. That's why I don't like removing the charts, because you can't remember what preset you used. Maybe you changed the preset, and that's why when you save it, I like to save it as the currency. So you save it as the currency, and we haven't done that. So GJ, we on GJ? Yeah, so let's just do that now. GJ 2014, right? So there's the preset. Cool. So it's saved. Okay, and then we can click OK. Now, when you put the robot back, you can change it. You can mix it up a bit. You can increase the lot size. If you know what you're doing, you can do that. Now, increasing the lot size, what's that going to do? Let me explain to you why we increase the lot size, okay? We increase the lot size. Let me go back to the day chart, okay? This is where the take profit was, okay? Her lot sizes were, what were they? Like a 1. Yeah, they were a 1, okay? And I said to her, listen, this thing's going to go south. Let's increase the lot size, and that will then bring the take profit all the way up, and hopefully we can get the take profit to here, okay? And if not, it's also no problem, because what we're going to be doing is that when this thing carries on going down, you know my strategy, that these are sell trades, right? These are all sell trades. Yes. Okay. So when this goes down, so let me draw it out for you. It's you guys should be excited about this. I love this. Okay, cool. So, no, I can't do it. I have to go back. Let's hypothetically say that this is an H4 chart, okay? Hypothetically speaking, okay? That these candles are 4-hour candles, okay? It's the only way I can do it. Okay, great. So, let's say this is a 4-hour candle. This is your 8 exponential moving average, this red and white line, right? So, let's draw some lines here, red candles. Okay, so we've got a red candle, and we've got a red candle, okay? And that's a sell trade, and these are all sell trades, right? So you're going to leave the robot to trade. It's opened a trade there, which I'll discuss just now. And let's say it opens another candle, and you're going to open a few more candles, and it hits support. So this red line here is a support resistance line, okay? So we get a few candles over here, and a few candles over there. Okay, I'm going to enlarge it now so that you can see what I'm doing. And let's do your 8 exponential moving average. Cool. So here's the 8 exponential moving average. I'll try and draw it nicely for you guys. Right, there we go. Okay, let's do that. Bring it down. Groovy. Okay. It's actually the other side, hey? Is that right? That is correct. That is right. Great. Okay. So there we go. So these are all red candles, right? And the 8 exponential moving average is following. It's following. Can I make this smaller? I don't know if I can. No, I can't. Okay. So we'll put another candle there just so that it actually makes sense. Right, there we go. Okay, cool. So now what happens is that all these trades are now in positive. At this stage, because of the lot sizes, we're probably in about a $300 to $400 profit, okay? And then what happens is we get a nice green candle, okay? And a nice green candle. Now, let's just drop it down like that. There is your 8 exponential moving average. And not you and not LB, Estany. LB, do not answer. Anybody else? What is my rule about the 8 exponential moving average? You can unmute yourself.
I will skip this as well, Alan.
Okay,
I know.
thank you.
That's not the case. So we know that police have had their hands full
your
because it's
background
happening in
noise.
so many areas at the same time, Ronald. Just from our
your rule is when we get the second candle that confirms a trend's reversal.
When the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, that is the signal that the trend has reversed. As this candle opens, you close out all these trades in profit. Okay, so let's say that you've made $300 profit, right? So what you do is now you can start removing your trades, okay? You can, one, go and check your profit. So this is irritating. There we go. Let me do this another way. Let me stretch this over there. And let's do it like that. Okay, cool. So you can So she's made $61 for the day. So let's say you're going a couple of days, 3-4 days, maybe a couple of weeks. So we go here and we check the history. Okay, custom period. And we haven't done anything for, let's say we haven't done anything for a week. We go check the profit and we say, okay, great. We've made $315 in how long? Since the 5th to the 12th. So 1 week, it's almost 6 days of trading. So if we do it for, like, let's say 2 weeks, and you say, okay, so you have a choice. You can say, do I keep the profit or do I keep the drawdowns? Those are your options. Okay. And what I do is I say, I like to keep both. What that means is that I want to have my drawdown, but I want to halve my drawdown, and I want to have my profit, but I want to halve my profit as well. That way I'm paying for my robot, okay, but I'm also increasing my equity. My balance is increasing and my drawdown is decreasing, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 50% of this number, so $230, okay? That's what I'm going to take, $230, and I'm going to start reducing my open trades. So I'm going to go back to the trade history and I'm going to say, right. And you start from first in, first out. So you go back to the beginning of where the drama started and you say, okay, well, let's close out 1, 2, 3, 7 threes are 21. So it's 3 of these trades will disappear, which means that you've lost those trades. You've lost the money on those trades. And then you will then, only be left with your profit of $231. But what's nice is that these 3 trades now are out of the picture, and your drawdown is not going to increase anymore. Okay, cool. So I'm going to stop there before I continue, and I'm going to take questions. Do you understand? Do you not understand?
Alan, do you take it from the date that...
First in, first out.
How do you calculate when the trouble started?
When your heart started beating.
Okay, so when the percentage went up, you use that date to mark when you start closing trades?
No. I'm closing trades from first in, first out. It's a mess. The trades are a mess. Okay, you need to recover your account. How do you recover your account? So you need to be able to, you need to start reducing, getting rid of that whole trade sequence. Sometimes, very seldom, okay, does the robot trend like this, okay, and you get into trouble. So you've got two scenarios here, okay. One is there wasn't a major trend and you over leverage your robot. So maybe you're sitting with 15 trades and you use the wrong lot size. Okay. And that has taken up 20 or 30% of your drawdown of your capital. Okay. And like you need to manage that. Okay. Second is the currency trended 500 pips and now you're in shit. So let's go and have a look at the distance here. So from here, first trade to last trade is 895 pips. Okay, so how did I do that? For those that don't know, you click on the crosshairs, then you go to the trade and you left mouse click down, hold your mouse and drag it to where you want it. It draws a diagonal line. It can be whatever line you want. Okay, so let me explain the numbers. The first set of numbers is 13. Okay, so the first number indicates the candles. Okay, the second number is in points. Okay, so it's 8,415 points. How many pips is it? It is 800 and to there 868 pips. Okay, that is an anomaly in Forex. It doesn't happen like that. Okay, it happens like that if you get jittery, you switch off your robot and you don't know what to do, and then it just gets away with the price, like moves very far away from the take profit and you're stuck in a trade. And it doesn't happen often. Okay. Generally speaking, it goes maybe 30, 40, 50 trades and then retraces. Normally, that's what happens. Even that is like a rarity. So the experienced traders, can you concur? Do you agree?
Yes, Alan, I agree. It's uncommon for a pair to just go up. It has to go up, but it has to take some breathing room or take profits, and then it comes down a little bit.
850 pip move is we don't normally get that. Normally, there's it's called an ATR, an average true range of it's this wave kind of thing. So it'll go up maybe 100 pips and then come down 100 pips. And if it comes down 100 pips, then it'll go up 100 pips. And that's called the average true range. And it usually sticks to that. Okay, that's what normally happens. Okay, so we decided to play in this region here. We made a lot of profit, and then we opened some big trades, and then the currency reversed, and then Ethne got a little bit of a fright. She wasn't used to the drawdown, of which now she's a bit more used to it because it's Monday morning. She's had time to think about what happened over the last 3 days. No trading happened. You can reset your mind. And that's another thing that I say when you actually lose money in Forex, step away from the computer for about 3 days, digest what's just happened, and then come back with a fresh mind. You'll be making better trading decisions. Okay, cool. So she removed the hedge, and I said to add the robot back at a 2-lot size. I said, this is what's going to happen. You can see that we're on a support resistance level, of which we could check that on the 4-hour chart. You can see a doji on the 32. And if you take the crosshairs, let me just move this down, and you can see the time frame. This is 4 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and then there's a 4 o'clock candle, and then this was a 12 o'clock candle. I don't know if it was 12 midnight. So let's see. It's
12 midday.
Yeah, that's 12 midday. Yeah, that's 12 midday. So for the doji to happen at 12 midday, there's something going on. Okay, something going on. Normally, when I see a doji, that happens in an uptrend when it's above the 8 exponential moving average on a 4-hour chart. I believe that there's going to be a reversal. Normally, that's what happens. Very seldom that it doesn't happen that way, and it carries on a doji and then carries on going north. Very seldom does it happen. Maybe 5 or 10% of the time. Okay, so here it's hit the 100 moving average, and I said to it, either going to hit the moving average or probably hit the moving average and then reverse down. And that's why I said to Esther, add the robot now. Okay, and leave the robot on. Either you can just place one trade, or you can leave the robot on and it'll place trades all the way up here. I said when it gets to here, that's why that line is. When it gets to here, switch on the robot and leave it on. Okay, leave the robot on and let it open trades all the way up here. What that's going to do is it's going to bring the take profit line, this take profit line, all the way up to about here, about there. That's where the take profit will be. And that's what we want, okay? It's calculated risks that we're taking, where we understand what the currency is doing. It's playing within an area. And I've said to Esme that you can expect an extra $2,000 drawdown on this account when it gets to, if it does reach this line over here. I think it's that line. When it does hit this area, it's going to be an extra $2,000 drawdown. But when it reverses down, and that is in profit, and that is in profit, and all these are in profit, we're going to make good money, maybe $300, and then you're going to take that $300, you're going to take $150 of it, and then you're going to close out 2 more of these trades over here. So you already got rid of 3, then you're going to get rid of 4 and 5, and you're going to carry on playing this game. It's a little bit of manual PT. It happens, unfortunately. So here are your options. Okay. Some people say to me, yeah, but that's not passive income. I agree with you. It's not passive income. 100% is not passive income. If you want 100% passive income, then you need to be investing with an institution and earn negative growth, which is your 12% per year. Then you're going to be taxed on that as income in your personal capacity. Most of you don't do it in a business, so it'll be in your personal capacity at between, if you're at a higher tax bracket, 40%. And then you've got CPI to contend with. So should we do the maths for you? A lot of people argue with me that is Alex on the call? Let me just check. Alex is a financial advisor with one of the big corporates. Not on the call. Okay, cool. So let's take 1,000 rand. You invest that. Okay, you make 12% in the year. That's 120 rand. Okay, from that 120 rand, you're going to pay tax on that. Call it 40% out of that 120 rand. Call it 50 rand. So you're left with 70 rand. Okay, so out of that 70 rand, that's supposedly your profit, right? But CPI last year was 10%, just over. It was actually 11.1%. That was what CPI was, 11%. But you're paying 11% on the full amount of the 120, okay? Which is how much? 11. So you're left with 40. So 40 out of your 40 rand divided by the 1,000, so you've made a growth of 4%. That's not money. Okay, that to me is a waste of time. Okay, so yes, this is a little bit more manual than what you were expecting. Sometimes it happens. As I said to you when you first signed up with me, I said to you there is no such thing as 100% passive. Okay, even with your investment broker or whoever, with whatever institution you've chosen, you'll need to manage that broker. You can't just leave the broker, okay, and expect to be financially free. That is what old people do, like my mother, and not advisable. Messing with my inheritance is what she's doing. It drives me nuts. Okay, so unfortunately, that's the scenario. So do you guys understand what we are doing and how you do it now?
I understand what you're doing. I don't know if I'd be able to do it unassisted just yet.
Okay, well, that's why Esther phones me every day. You guys pay me a lot of money. You can phone me. I am available. I will take your call.
You've always been very good with responding to me, Alan. Thank you.
Pleasure. I mean, if you're in trouble and you don't phone me, I can't help you. I'm not logging into your account. It's not my account. I don't have permission to log into your account, so I can't. Okay, I can only log into your account when you say to me, "I'm in trouble. I need assistance. Please assist me. I don't know what to do." So if you use that, that knowledge that I have, I will be able to save your account. If you do nothing, then one thing is for sure, nothing is not going to happen. Something is going to happen. Okay, either you're going to run out of money and you're going to blow your account, or you're going to, the swap fees are going to eat it, or hopefully it'll reverse and you'll make money. So I've got a few minutes left of this call. I just want to see how long I have left of this call. Lawrence, I will take your question now. I don't know how long I've got left of this call. So Lawrence, yes, I've got 9 minutes left. Lawrence, you were talking soft. Cool. So who does not have, who has a problem? Who does not understand this? Yes.
Alan, hi.
Alan. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, you can speak.
Yeah, thanks, Alan. Sorry, I thought something else was going on there.
Yes.
Look, I'm just hanging up by my fingernails. I just really tuned in to try and absorb something and just use it as a building block for when I will begin to understand something. Perhaps something is stuck. But the one question, there are two questions I think I've got. Number one is, how did all this start? Maybe I missed something in the beginning. But how did this get
COVID started?
Was it lot sizes too big, or
not with Esther? Esther's account was. My rule in trading is that when the drawdown gets to 10%, you need to change your lot sizes. So you've made a mistake on your account. Either the currency's trended because of an announcement, there's an anomaly in the industry, the bank is moving the currency, or you've used too much. You've been too rambunctious and you've over leveraged your account. So when your drawdown gets to more than 10%, you need to change your lot size down to 0.01 and let the currency trend. Your take profit will be left behind, way behind. It won't catch up, okay, because you've changed your lot size to 0.01, okay, but you're saving your account. If you do nothing, which is unfortunately what Esther did, not on purpose. She just didn't catch it in time, and she changed it at 23%, which was a little bit too late, and then she had to fund her account. If you don't catch it at 10%, you're going to have to fund your account. I'm telling you now, you're going to have to fund your account. You're going to have to fund your account, or you're going to have to hedge, one of the two. And I don't like hedging because you don't know when it's going to reverse. And the problem with the hedge is now you've got another trade that you need to manage.
Alan, people
Lawrence.
need to understand that the gold EA is very, very good at trading and making money, but people need to go and have a look at the Excel sheet that you provided at what your drawdown could be when a level 12 position opens up. And I'm telling you now that most people's positions would incur a drawdown of at least 25 to 30% if a level 12 opens up, and they need to keep this in mind.
Yes.
What is a level 12?
Level 12 is the 12th trade that opens. It's actually a 13th trade. Level 12 means that the 13 trades are. So I agree with Lawrence 100%. So Alan, to get back to your thing, so she caught it late, and then we had to manage the account. She caught it late. She saw the drawdown. She had to fund her account twice to save it. And I said to her, it's going to calm down. The currency doesn't just go up forever. It will settle, and then it will reverse. And then we will reassess your account when it starts reversing and the charts cool down. And she freaked out. She went back to crypto, and then only a couple of weeks ago, she said, "Okay, we need to sort out my account," which is what we're doing. And we've managed it. Correct, Esther?
Okay. And then second question is just on my account. I'm very new in it, and we set it on 0.01 on the three trades, the three pairs in the beginning for 2 weeks, up to 0.05 and 0.1 on one of the and it ticked away, and I was so busy I didn't even look at I literally didn't look at it for 2 weeks. And on Thursday or Friday I took the first look at it, and I'd made about $200. It was just ticking away in the background.
Yeah,
was I lucky? Was I lucky, or was it
well, you're lucky that there wasn't a trend. You need to be looking at your phone every day, 2-3 times a day. You need to be checking your phone on MT4, seeing the drawdown, making sure that your account is safe, your equity is safe. If you don't, this is not 100% passive. You need to look at your phone. Okay, so when you taught initially, you buy a couple of shares, and then you look at the share price. Like every day, you bought the shares, it's your investment. I'm not saying you specifically, Alan, but everybody. You need to pay attention, guys. You need to log into your account, and you need to monitor your drawdown and see what's going on, and try and get a grasp on this so that you can can you give me a second, Jack? 1 second. Get a grasp on it so that you can get better at it and make better decisions and invest more money in this, and make this, let this become a proper investment for you, and a proper investment vehicle for you, where you trust it and you can start making about 15%, 20% a month on your entire portfolio, not 15% on $1,000. $1,000 is for you to get your feet wet, and for you to start understanding that this is possibly a route that you want to go. Okay, but you need to start understanding it. Cool.
Thanks, Alan.
Pleasure. Anybody else got any questions on the strategy? Does everybody understand the strategy?
Yes, Alan. I just want to come in here, and I think I'm sounding like something that goes over and over, and I would like to advise people again I think the first strategy that you should have is to try and not get into this situation by looking at your starting lot sizes when you trade. Because if your starting lot size is really low risk, then this robot can run and do 20 or 30 trades, and your drawdown should be quite low at that stage.
Right.
Don't change the dollars, change the return on investment. So yes, a 1% on a $1,000 is only $10, but you only invested $1,000. If you invested $100,000, well, then 1% would be $1,000. So look at it that way. Chase the percentage, get that right, and then your account will grow when you invest more.
100%. Okay, so I'd like to unmute you. Okay, Nkobile, I'd love to assist you, but you either need to go into another room where the TV is not on, but I can't compete with
okay.
Okay. So either switch off the TV or go into another room.
Okay, let me switch it off.
Okay.
Okay. Is it fine now?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, great. So this is your account over here.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay, so here it is. So I see that you've hedged it, huh?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
Let me just see this hedge of $46.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just admit everybody.
As well as resources to ensure that the restore key supply chains that drive our economy.
Okay, so I'll need to go here to my phone because you don't have any moving averages on it.
Okay.
Members of Parliament.
If you need to mute your TV, Nkobile, I'm not going to ask again.
Okay.
Okay, so I can see that it's below the 8 exponential average. So, so the price is going to go down. But we've got two opposite pin bars here. So look, according to my analysis, it looks like it's going to go. We're in a sell position, so I wouldn't want to remove the hedge yet. But what you can do is. So this is how the hedge situation would work. Is you'd wait for the currency to come all the way down, okay? But I can see that there's a support line here. You've placed the hedge too late. The hedge should have been placed like here, where we can manage it. Now it's like right at the bottom of the trough, so it's going to be difficult to remove that hedge now. But you've got lots of money to play with. Although you've only got a drawdown of 40, the drawdown is 41%. It's like nothing.
Alan, I can't see your screen. Are you sharing your screen or?
Yeah, I should be.
Have I done something wrong? Here we go.
Okay, sorry.
Thanks, Alan.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay, so there's the candle that's below the 8 exponential moving average. There's a pin bar here saying that that we're going south, but there's a pin bar here which shows that the bull candle just didn't work, which is showing me that we're still in a bear trend. So I wouldn't want to remove your hedge just yet.
Just yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because you see, I hate working with the hedge because of the specific reason that you don't know where the bottom is, you don't know where the top is, and now you've got the two trades to manage. I think if this was my account, and this is not trading advice, I'd wait. The hedge is on, so I would wait. I would wait to see exactly what this does here. If it carries on north, then we'll have to manage. You'll have to manage this hedge by adding the robot back. So you're on a 0.9.
Okay.
So if this was me, so we draw a line here. That's the first thing that we need to do. Right. So that's where your take profit is. Okay. So do you want to manage this? Do you want me to help you manage this?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so then what I would do here is, okay, so let's just check what the story is here. 2021. Let's see what so it's 2021. That's right. Okay, so I would add the trade back here at a 0.2. So all that we're going to add the robot back, okay, and it's going to place.
Okay.
It's going to place buy trades.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's going to continue from where it left off.
From exactly where it left off. Okay. So if it carries on going south, okay. So this is what's going to happen. Let me show you what's going to happen so that you understand. It's going to open a trade there. I can't do it yet. So I'm just going to say, okay, save my settings. Okay, cool. So it's going to open a trade over there now. Okay. And then if it carries on going south, it's going to open trades. It's going to open trades all the way down here, but your take profit is going to start moving down. Okay. Hopefully it'll go north and then we can start managing these trades. And then if it goes north, when it gets to here, I hope you guys are concentrating. When it gets to here, then we can start deciding what we're going to do with the buy trades. With the buy trades. So if the price goes up, all these trades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here, all these trades over here will be in profit. When it gets to here, which is, I don't know where this is because you don't have any moving averages on here. So this is why it's important, guys, for you to insert your moving averages. I mean, you need to do this. 8, simple, exponential, add a level, add. Let's put in a dotted line. No, we'll make it white like that. Parameters, red, we'll make it a thick line. Groovy, there it is. There's your 8 exponential moving average. So just click it a bit. Okay, there it is. 8 exponential moving average. Insert. Lines, what is it? Indicators, trend, moving average, and we're going to put in a 200. Delete parameters, simple. 200. Okay, there's the 200. Great. Let's put in another one. Insert, indicators, trend, moving average. Put in 100. What color is 100? What 100? Anybody? Blue.
It's blue.
Thank you. So why, if you know it, haven't you done it? Trend, moving average. 34. What color's 34? Hurry.
It's gold.
Yellow.
Gold and white.
No.
Oh, yellow.
Okay, inserts, indicators, moving average. Moving average, and then the 50. The 50 is important, and it needs to be purple and white because Estony, is she on the call?
I'm here, I'm just muted.
So then why
I don't know why.
This one purple and white? Oh my God.
I don't know why it's a purple and white.
Embarrassing, man. Because it is the 200 moving average on the 1 hour chart. That is
I know that, but I don't know why it's purple and white.
So that you can know that it coincides with another time frame.
Oh.
That's why I do it. Right, like that. Okay, cool. There are your moving averages. Very, very simple. Okay, so we've got over here, and we got yes.
You can just let anyone, if you right click on the chart and then you just do save template.
Yeah, I normally do that. So I don't do it.
Just tell the other people and then it's easy and you just apply it. You don't have to do it again. You just apply it and every chart you do, it will automatically be there.
Save template and we're going to call it Alan. And we're going to
make sure your robot's not active.
Yeah, it's not. I'm going to not save it. I'm going to remove the robot. Firstly, let's save this template. Inputs, save, EU 2014. Okay. And let's remove the robot. Experts, advisors, remove. Now we can save the template. Save template, and we're going to call it Alan. Alan. Okay, great. So I'll drop it on everybody's. No, you guys must go do it. I'm not babysitting you all the time. Go and set up your charts properly so that you've got it done. If you want me to help you, your chart needs to be set up. Otherwise, I'm not going to help you. Okay, you need to meet me halfway. Okay, so this is.
I think that's fair.
We're gonna just change this. We're gonna change this. I'm going to make this into a thick line. Right, so that is your support resistance line. Okay, so when the price goes there, we'll decide what we want to do. I want to see where the moving averages are when it gets there on a different time frame. I want to just check where we are. Okay, so this is what I would do. I would add the robot 20. That's what your biggest mistake is. It needs to be 100. Oh, well, let's load up the template as EU 2014 and max trades. Well, that's where your problem is. That's why you ran into shit, because this was set to 15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So normal mistake, everybody makes it until they learn that Alan's way is right.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So now it's going to open a trade. So let it just open a trade, and we need to set it at H1 and then it'll open a trade. Right, there's your trade. Cool. So there's your buy trade at 0.2. It's opened. And now we'll just wait. And we'll wait and see. You need to phone me every day, maybe every second day. You need to monitor this and ask me for advice. You need to watch your drawdown. If your drawdown gets to 50%, you need to phone me urgently. Okay, at 50%, you need to reassess the situation and make decisions. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
Cool. So there's nothing more to do now. We'll just wait. And
wait, okay.
And hopefully it'll come down. I'm hoping that it's going to come down to, let's open up another, let's just close this trade, this one over here. We'll deal with that later. And let's open another, let's just hide all. Great, EU, chart window, groovy, and let's do it on a 4-hour. And that's where we are. Let's load the template. Load, oh, damn. Alan, bang, bang on. Okay, cool, there we are, 4-hour chart. Okay, so yeah, it's nothing to do. We just wait now and check. 0.2 is conservative, but let's see what it does with the drawdown. Okay, got lots of money to play with, $600 to play with. Yeah, we'll make your money back. We'll get all your money back. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Call me,
really
call me in a couple of days. You need to phone me on WhatsApp, and then we'll log into your accounts. You need to download a program called AnyDesk, ANYDESK, from anydesk.com. You install it on your computer, and then we can look at your account together, and I can help you. Okay?
Yes.
Cool. Next.
Okay. Thank you.
Moving along. Next. Anyone else? No one else. Okay, cool. So did you understand what I did there for Nkubile? Hello, people. Did you understand what we did there? Do you understand why we did it? Alan. It's important that you understand why we did it. This is a trick that LB LB taught me this. So kudos to LB. Okay. So he said, why don't we just pause the robot, and when it reverses, we switch on the robot. And he said, I found the most amazing thing. We can restart the robot and it'll carry on from where it ended off. And that's exactly what we're doing here.
Alan, I just want to ask the question, with the current hedge, you're activating it and then you're going to use profits to close out all the trades and then you'll treat the hedge.
Yeah, I don't want to close it until the price actually comes down here. So when the price actually comes down here, let's put a line down. So we'll put a line over there. Okay, so when the price gets there, when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, wherever it is here, we'll close the hedge if we can. If we can. And we'll use those profits from the hedge to close out some of these trades. That's what I'm hoping to achieve here. That's why I don't want to close it out now. Okay, so did everybody catch
what the plan of action be if price action actually turns around now and the hedge actually just turns around being more negative?
Well, the account's hedged, so what difference does it make?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any difference. It's just another thing that you would have to get out eventually of.
It is what it is. So I looked at it, it's $40. It's $40, the hedge. Let's move this. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's 47 there.
Yeah, it's $47. So it's her money. It's not for me to close out that trade. She placed the hedge. She did the right thing. She got a fright. She called. She said, I hedge. I said, these are your options. She said, okay, I'm going to hedge. So she hedged. So it's $47. We're in. The reason I haven't also closed it out is because the second candle is below the 8 exponential moving average. So what's the point of closing it out now if we already know that we're going in the south direction? We already know it's south.
Yes.
So why close it? Why lose the $47 if we don't have to? I'd rather wait for this to happen. It's going to come down here. We're playing in this area. We can see where we're playing. We can see where the ATR is. It's here. This is on a 4-hour. It's here. So since the 6th of July to the 12th of July, the last week, it's been playing in this area. So I'm expecting it to come back down here. When it does, we'll close out the hedge. If we need to reapply it, we'll reapply it. But we'll use the profits. Well, I don't think we'll have to because we're going to use the profits from this hedge, okay, to close out 3 or 4 of these trades, which will reduce our drawdown to 30%. And then we'll be back in the game. So if this was your account, Lawrence, what would you do?
I would definitely, I'm a big fan, not most probably of the hedge. I would have activated the robot again.
Yeah. But, okay, so now that the hedge is on, what would you do? If this was your account, what would you do?
Yes. No, I 100% agree with you. Since all is aligning up and price action is most probably going to move down, you will leave the hedge until otherwise proven. So if the next candles opens up above the 8 EMA, then you might have to be put to a decision of what you're going to do.
Okay.
With the hedge.
Albie, if this was your account, what would you do, bud?
Okay, now I would do the same, Alan, because if we're not moving south, then I would be tempted actually to close the hedge at this stage.
Yeah. And
take the $47 knock.
Yes, I agree.
If there was a strong move northwards. But since we're below the ATMA, keep the hedge. And when the hedge turned green, the moment that you can't get out of the hedge, I would get out of the hedge.
Does anybody have a different opinion? I'm happy to learn. I love learning. I don't know everything. I only know what I know. I don't know what I don't know. So if you've got something to say, speak up. I love to learn. It's exciting for me.
Alan, I think people need to learn here as well that a hedge is a great tool if you do it soon enough.
Yes.
In my opinion, this was too late.
Absolutely.
There was a better opportunity to do a hedge.
Absolutely. It was here. It was here and then here. That's where the hedge should be.
There we are now. That's where I would have done a hedge. If I would have done a hedge, that's why I would have done it.
You wouldn't have to have done it if you had changed your lot size down to 0.01 and let the robot trade. You wouldn't have had to manage this. But why are you not using the gold EA? This is what I don't understand. You've got $600. How often can you look at your phone, Kobile?
Maybe thrice a day.
And if something happens to your account, can you log into your account and place another hedge at work?
Yes.
Okay, great. So then let's connect the gold EA. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So symbols. I'm sure your gold EA is coded. Metals, gold, close. Chart window, 1 minute, doesn't make a difference. Gold, inputs, all good. 65%. Let's make this 70. We don't have a freak out. And let's trade. Can I press go? Kopile?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. So let's press go. Okay, let it open up the trades. And now we're going to use the gold EA to then use the profits of the gold on a daily basis to start removing these trades over here. Okay. We'll be out of this. We'll be out of this in 3 weeks. You'll have no drawdown in 3 weeks.
Wow, that would be great.
Okay.
Just to come in here and just to provide some comfort as well on a lot size of 0.01, looking at most probably somewhere in the region of a possible $140 drawdown if a level 12 opens up, and I think
Correct.
that is quite safe.
Exactly. And and the profit there will be $11 to $15 probably during the day. If you hit a level 12, you'll have a $15 profit plus the rest of the profit for the day. You'll have a $20 to $30 day. And if you have a $20-30 day, let's see what we can do here. We can close out one of these trades. Boom, gone. So let's just add another indicator. Let's go over here and say indicators, and let's see the I explore and see where we're at. And we're going to put it on this chart over there where my mess is. Inputs, what? Okay. Colors, none, groovy. Okay. So how many 18 trades? It's nothing. Nothing to worry about. We'll be out of the dwang here in less than 30 days. Okay?
Wow. Okay.
Okay, cool. Anybody else got questions?
Hello, Alan. Can you hear me?
I can, Rhino.
I just want to ask a question, please. Every time I watch the video, I'm getting, I'm not sure. Your first candle moving through the 8 average, that is your first candle.
No, that's not my first candle. Let me enlarge it for you.
Can you zoom that does it? Thank you very much.
This is the first candle. You were saying this candle is the candle moving through the ATMA as the first candle. No, this is an open candle. It's the candle that opens below the 8 exponential moving average. So when this candle ends and the new candle begins, that's candle number 1. This is candle number 1. This is candle number 2.
Okay. Can I make sure if I understand it? If you go to the chart where the red line is, so that bullish candle.
Which one?
Little bit left. Just zoom in again, please.
This.
Yes. Can you zoom in that trade? Yes. That is perfect. If you take about 20 hours back, the bullish is starting there from the line. So
yeah,
that second bullish candle going through the HMI, you don't count that candle.
No, don't count it. This is your first candle above the ATMA. This is your second candle.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alan. Now I understand it correctly.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. My way, I like my way. I get good results with it. And I'm happy with it. So that's the story. So has anybody got anything else to comment before we end this call? I'm tired.
I just realized how much I got to learn.
Listen, I learn every day.
Dude.
I mean, Lawrence taught me something again today, which is great. I didn't know that's what that thing was. And it's only when you in a team with like-minded people can you actually learn stuff. So And that's what the 147 is, guys. Like I would say a good portion of the 147 is learning from other intelligent professional traders.
Alan, I would agree there. I think the value that you get out of being part of the community and being in the Telegram, and especially on these Zoom calls, they are much more worth than the $147 that you are paying for the robot. In fact, and everyone got the gold EA for free, which is really well. So, but this is where you learn, and this is where you become successful.
Exactly. 100%.
I just hope that the experienced traders don't mind the beginners' questions on the same group.
You know what? Even the experienced traders forget sometimes, and you get into bad habits. It's like, why do you think Tiger Woods has a coach? Why do you think the top performers have coaches? You think not only Tiger Woods, you think all the tennis champions don't have coaches. Business people, top business people, they have coaches. You get into a bad habit, you need to have a coach to put you back on track. That's the way it works. Somebody that can look at it through clean eyes. You can't see what you're doing wrong. Very difficult.
I would say as well, Alan, I mean, we find joy out of helping people. I think there's nothing more rewarding than helping people. Absolutely, it's not the money, it's helping people, and that says a lot as well.
You know, look at the MTRX. Okay, it's just such a disaster there. Okay. And you know what? I've been doing this for 4 years. I'm still standing. Okay. LB's been with me for 4 years. Still standing. Still carrying on. Still helping. Still vowed that I'd still be helping everybody, contributing to the community, trying to make it a space that is trustworthy, where there's so many scammers out there. It's just flipping frightening. Frightening.
Yeah.
Yes, Alan, they should watch it because this Ferrari is moving to second, third, and fourth gear very soon.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get the EA this week, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm not going to remove your old EA. You need to test this new EA you can't test it on a separate chart, unfortunately, which is a bit of a mess.
Alan, it does have
it's got a magic number, so you can test it on a different chart, test it on the 0.01, see how it works. And I can't vouch for it. It's just new strategies that we've implemented, but you will have access to it. Everybody will have access to it. You can wait for the professional traders, Lawrence, Pierre, myself, LB, to test it out before you go all in. And then learn from our mistakes and get a preset that will work. But we think that we don't even need a preset. We think we've got it waxed, but we'll see. Exciting times, guys, exciting times. And it's devastating out there now. I get so many calls all day, folks losing their jobs, and they're still like this economy and the education has trained them to be skeptical, not trust. And that's why I need the testimonials so badly from everybody. Your testimonials are to help the rest of South Africans make a decision.
That's right, Alan. I would come in here as well, and I would advise people as well. I have blown several accounts, and I'm the first one to admit that. And it comes down to your risk management, revenge trading, things like that. And if I could prevent anyone else doing that, I think that would be great.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Lawrence. Appreciate it.
Yeah, so we're all here to help you, Alex. Just you need to take advantage of it. If you don't take advantage of it, you freeze up and you're embarrassed. You can't be embarrassed if you don't know. If you don't know what you don't know, then why were you embarrassed? It's not your fault you messed up your account. You didn't know you were messing up your account. It's part of trading. We all do it. Albie and I, we've blown so much money. It's scary. Okay, when you blow R1 million in 5 minutes, you catch a wake up real fast. Real fast. Okay, guys, have a good evening. It was lovely chatting with you. I hope I made a difference in your lives tonight. If you liked it, please comment on the Telegram channel, and I'll see you on the next call. Take it easy.
Thanks, Alan. Good night, all.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Alan. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Alan. Appreciate it, man. Bye.
You can unmute yourself. Okay. You can talk.
Oh, okay. So I wanted Mobile.
Our cousin Mobile.
I'm good. So the trick here is to wait for a second candle, so that to confirm a reversal. That's when you sort of increase lot size.
Yeah.
And then the robot will.
Okay, so let me help you. What is your username on the VPN?